Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us for this final game of the National Association of African American Honors Programs and this special presentation of academic competition featuring some outstanding scholars from our HBCU community. This is the championship game. We have the varsity scholars of Southern University-Baton Rouge facing off against the varsity scholars of Morehouse College. We are waiting on a student. It is, of course, appropriate that our students invest their time in their academic pursuits, and one of our players from Morehouse is coming from a class, so we're going to grant him a bit of grace to get him into the studio. But we just want to thank you again for joining us this evening. We want to thank the folks at the National Association of African American Honors Programs for allowing us to offer these exhibition matches today, and we hope that you have enjoyed them. We have amongst the people who are playing some students who played in last year's National Championship Tournament during our virtual broadcast, our inaugural virtual broadcast, and so we're very pleased to have them with us, Isaiah and Stephen from Morehouse, and we're looking forward to some outstanding competition with these final two teams, as has become the hallmark of Honda Campus All-Star Challenge. So if you'll give us just a little bit of grace, I'm going to replay, for those of you who might not have seen them before, some quick clips of teams that did an amazing job of sweeping all of their Ultimate Challenge categories. But before we do that, I'm going to give you a brief overview of how we play the game. Honda Campus All-Star Challenge is played in 4 rounds. The first 3 rounds are called face-off rounds, and they feature a single player in the center position who is answering toss-up questions. Either of the players in the face-off position may attempt an answer to a question. If they answer it incorrectly, it's turned over to the other team. If it is answered correctly, it goes to a bonus question, a series of bonus questions for the winning face-off team only. We continue back and forth through the categories that are in each of the rounds, and at the termination of the 3rd round, each team has a final chance to score a bunch of points, 250 points in fact, in a single minute of play in what we call the Ultimate Challenge. So the team that is behind will have first choice, and they will choose from the 3 categories that are available to them, and after that the follow-up team will have an opportunity to choose from the remaining 2 categories, and at the conclusion of that round, the team with the most points indeed will be crowned champion. So, as I look here, it looks like we have Kendall from Morehouse. So that is great. We're going to reveal our players, and the order, I just want to verify for Southern, Kareem is first, Akajugo, and then William, and then Stephen, Kendall, and Isaiah. Give me a thumbs up if that's right, gentlemen. Awesome. Okay, Stephen, do we have a headset? Okay. Well, for this first round, I need you to unmute yourself, Stephen, and unmute yourself, Kareem. It looks like what we have is that Southern has won the face-off, and I'm hearing feedback probably from Stephen. Do we have an extra set of headphones that Stephen can use? Robert?
No, we don't, but he's gonna mute his stuff.
Well, that's not going to work when he's trying to answer face-off questions, but I guess we'll see how it goes. So what I'm going to need you to do, Stephen, is while I'm reading the question, go on ahead and be on mute so we don't get that feedback. As soon as you are recognized as the answering player, I'd like you to unmute yourself. Does that work for everybody?
Yep.
All right, awesome. So here we are with round 1 of this final championship match featuring the varsity scholars of Southern University-Baton Rouge and the varsity scholars of Morehouse College. First up in... We just lost Kendall.
Are you serious?
Well, let's go on ahead and meet our players right now. First up, coming from Southern Baton Rouge, Kareem, introduce yourself and let us know a little bit more about your journey at Southern.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kareem Upshaw. This is my 5th year at Southern University, and I'm a physics major. I don't know what else.
No, that's it. That's great.
Okay.
Thank you so much. We're going to go to Stephen now from Morehouse since he is in the face-off position for round one. Stephen, tell us a little bit about your experience at the house.
Sure. Hello, everyone. My name is Stephen Ajupong. I'm a senior biology major and public health minor from Silver Spring, Maryland. And I've had a great experience my 4 years at Morehouse on the pre-medical track. So that's kind of my next steps post graduation. But I've had a great experience with Morehouse.
Well, that is outstanding, and I'm sure you're going to display all of your academic acumen in this first round of play. But as I mentioned, Southern won the toss, which means Kareem is going to have the choice of category, and those categories are 2020 U.S. stamps, Beastly Shakespeare, and Charge Up Your Batteries. Before we start the game, though, I want to make sure that we have a buzzer check so that everybody has a chance to get in. Just Stephen and just Kareem, as soon as you see the opportunity to buzz in on your buzz-in device, please do so. Very good. Very good. All right, so here we go. Kareem, what is your first category?
Charge up your batteries.
Here we go. Still used in cars, the first rechargeable batteries were made with acid and with what heavy metal? That's Kareem.
Lithium.
Incorrect.
Can you take it, Stephen?
Nickel.
Incorrect. Lead.
Lead batteries is what we were looking for, but you are still in control, Kareem.
Charge up your batteries.
Here we go. Ampere, Coulomb, Volt. Which unit is named for the Italian scientist who invented the electric battery in 1800? That's Kareem.
Coulomb.
Incorrect.
That is incorrect. Can you take it, Stephen?
Volt.
Correct.
That is Volta. And here are your two answers for 10 points apiece just for Morehouse. A battery's plus and minus terminals have what two scientific names? One beginning with A and the other beginning with C.
Cranial coaxial.
Your answers,
Axial
please.
And coaxial.
Incorrect. Anode and cathode.
There you go. But that means, Stephen, you are in charge. So where are we going next?
Beastly Shakespeare.
Alrighty. Mercutio in Romeo and Juliet refers to the 9 lives of what animal? That's Kareem.
A cat.
Yes.
There you go. After one clue for 20 or two clues for 10, what mammal is named 230 times by Shakespeare and is the last word spoken by Richard III?
Bear.
Incorrect.
Incorrect. Richard III offers his kingdom in exchange for one of these animals but finds no takers.
Lion.
No, what we were looking for is horse. My kingdom for a horse. We are tied, Southern and Morehouse, and Kareem, you're in charge.
Charge up your batteries.
Copper and aluminum in salt water can make a battery, but beware, such a battery emits what combustible gaseous element? That's Kareem.
Sulfur.
Incorrect.
Incorrect. Can you take it, Stephen?
Methane.
Hydrogen.
Hydrogen is what we were looking for. And it's on to you, Kareem, still.
Beastly Shakespeare.
Here we go. Othello compares Desdemona's tears to the false tears of what large, water-loving reptile? That is Kareem.
Crocodile.
Yes.
That is correct. And here's your bonus for 10 points. What mythic reptilian monster has wings in Henry VI Part 1 and is reported as having met its master, St. George, in King John?
Dragon.
That's for 10. And in Henry VI Part 3, speaking of his own craftiness, Gloucester says he will add colors to what color-changing lizard?
Chameleon.
You got all 20 on that one, and it's still your game.
Beastly Shakespeare.
Last one. A synonym for an ill-tempered woman. What small, aggressive mammal is tamed in the comedy concerning Kate and Petruchio? That is Stephen this time.
Shrew.
The Taming of the Shrew is right. The plural of what larger mammal completes Mark Antony's cry, havoc, and let slip the blank of war? Your answer, please?
Bears.
No, it's the dogs of war is what we were looking for. What ferret relative completes Jacques' boast, I can suck melancholy out of a song as a W blank sucks eggs?
Weasel.
Yes.
There you go for 10 points on that one.
20
Quickly,
US stamps.
there's your only choice. Minnesota state flower. The pink and white lady's slipper is one of the native U.S. species of what O exotic flowers on stamps new for 2020? That's Stephen this time.
Orchid.
Yes? And 2 answers. The 400th anniversary of what English ship landing in what Massachusetts harbor had a 2020 commemorative stamp?
Plymouth Harbor.
And I cannot accept a second response.
Plymouth.
Cannot accept it. But you got for
Plymouth.
Plymouth. Yeah, you got 10. Mayflower was the other correct answer, but once you start your answers, you have to complete them. And that takes us to the end of the round, a very close match between these two outstanding universities. We're going to slide Isaiah into the face-off position and Akajugo. And since Southern is behind by a slim 10 points, that means
Kendall.
Akajugo... Kendall is okay. Isaiah's
Kendall is
last.
second.
There we go.
Yeah.
Got it.
No worries.
So that means you are in the driver's seat. We have 3 brand new categories for you, many more opportunities to score points. They are documentaries, King Solomon, and layers. Where are we going, Southern?
King Solomon.
Here we go. Solomon wrote what much quoted book of the Bible, whose second verse concludes, "Vanity of vanities, all is vanities." That is Akajuko.
Ecclesiastes.
Yes.
There you go. The 9th verse of Ecclesiastes closes with what's become a new common saying, there is no new thing under the blank.
Sun.
Yes, for 10. The 5th verse of Ecclesiastes opens the sun also ariseth, which U.S. author used that as an epigraph for a novel with a very similar title.
The rise and fall or something.
Your answer?
Johnson.
Hemingway.
No, we are looking for Hemingway. The sun also rises instead of ariseth. But you're still in control, Akajugo. Where are we going?
King Solomon.
Again. Carmel, Moriah, Pisgah. Solomon built Israel's first temple on which mount between Mount Zion and the Mount of Olives? That is Kendall this time.
Moriah.
Yes.
He has 2 answers. In Genesis, to prove obedience to God, Mount Moriah was where which patriarch was ready to sacrifice which son?
Abraham and
You're-
Isaac.
Yes.
Yes. And here's your final 5 points. Atop Mount Moriah is the foundation stone, believed to have been where which patriarch dreamt of a stairway to heaven?
Elijah.
Jacob or Israel.
Yeah, we were looking for Jacob. So you got 10 points on that bonus, but that 10 points puts you ahead. Where are we going, Kendall?
Layers, please.
Smith Island, Black Forest, and Red Velvet are 3 examples of layered varieties of what baked treat? That's Kendall.
Cake.
Yep. Despite its ads, the right and left of what Mars candy are identical. A cookie covered in a layer of caramel wrapped in a layer of chocolate.
Twix.
That is correct, and it's an exaggeration, but per its name, the French dessert millefeuille should have how many sheets of pastry in its 3 layers?
1,000.
That is correct. You got all 20 points on that. Where are we going, Kendall?
Layers again, please.
Last one. Of the 9 historical layers of a noted archaeological site, it's layer 7A that corresponds to what city at the time of Homer's Iliad? That's Akajugo.
Athens.
Incorrect.
That is incorrect. Can you take it, Kendall?
Troy.
Yes.
That's it. The tailor-made penta was the first of what type of ball to have a 5-layer construction, including a traditional dimpled white outer cover?
Golf ball.
Yes? And what L process creates products such as flooring and plywood by binding layers of different material?
Laminating.
Yes.
That is correct. You got all 20. Taking a
Layers again,
lead.
please.
Last one.
Which one?
Layers.
Okay. Thank you.
Arizona Route 64 will take you to the rim of what geological feature where you can see 40 major layers of rock exposed? That's Kendall again.
Grand Canyon.
Yes, sir. Those 40 layers of rock are of what type that includes siltstone, limestone, and shale?
Sedimentary.
Yep.
That is correct. Breccia, caldera, and strata. Which is the geological name for layers of sedimentary or volcanic rock?
Caldera.
Incorrect.
That is incorrect. We're looking for a strata on that. So you're still in the driver's seat, Kendall. Last one, probably.
Documentaries, please.
Here we go. Which director explored how New Orleans was devastated by Katrina in his 2006 When the Levees Broke? Akajugo.
Nolan.
Nope. Cannot accept it. Can you take it, Kendall?
King.
No, you were going to be very sorry that this Morehouse grad was not answered. We were looking for Spike Lee. Boy, Maroon Tigers taking an L on that one. All right, here we go. That's okay. Spike is not going to be paying your fees this term, I think. But it is indeed the chance for us to go into round 3. William is going to be playing, and Isaiah is going to be playing for Morehouse. William, at present, Southern is behind by 90 points. And so that means you're going to have the first choice of these final 3 face-off categories. Also a football term, I'll, note the spelling, be seeing you, and POTUS. So where are we going, my friend?
I will be seeing you.
All right, here we go. The Balearic Islands of Minorca and Ibiza are part of what country at the western end of the Mediterranean? That's William.
Monaco.
That is incorrect. Can you take it, Isaiah?
Spain.
Yes.
Yes. 2 answers. What largest Mediterranean island, part of what country, sometimes sees Mount Etna erupt? Your answer?
Sicily, Italy.
Yes.
Both are correct. Honshu, Kyushu, Shikoku. Which largest Japanese island is home to the iconic Mount Fuji?
Honshu.
Yes.
That is correct. You got 20 points on that by getting all 3 parts.
Also a football term.
Yep. In football, what word for able to be heard is a play called by the quarterback at the line of scrimmage? That's Isaiah.
An audible.
Yes, sir. A short Catholic prayer said by Roger Staubach before heaving a desperation touchdown pass led to what football term?
Hail Mary.
That's correct for 10. German for lightning. What 5-letter word can mean the period of Nazi air raids on the UK, or in football, rapidly rushing the passer?
A blitz.
That is correct. You got all 20. Here we go.
I'll be seeing you.
The largest, most populous, and southernmost of the Mariana Islands is what unincorporated territory of the United States? That is William.
Puerto Rico.
Incorrect.
Incorrect. Can you take it, Isaiah?
Virgin Islands.
Guam.
We're looking for Guam, but Isaiah, you're still in control.
POTUS.
Just 3 presidents have served as governors of states west of the Mississippi, including Ronald Reagan, who governed what state? That's Isaiah.
California.
That is correct. And which president had served as governor of Arkansas?
Bill Clinton.
Yes, for 10. And which had served as governor of Texas?
George W. Bush.
Yes.
That is correct. You got all 20. On a roll.
Also a football term.
Workers who climb telephone poles as part of their job share what occupational title with football guards, tackles, and centers? That is William.
Lineman.
Yes.
Yes, you got that one. Blue jeans often come with 4 or 5 of what item which linemen create to protect the passer?
Pockets.
Yep.
Yes, sir. For 10. What act of illegally making and selling music or liquor also names a play with the quarterback running out of the pocket?
It's called a bootleg, right? Bootleg.
Yes, for 10.
Also
You're
a
in
football
control.
term.
Here we go. What term often used for a desirable bachelor also describes all players to whom the quarterback can pass? That is William.
Receiver.
More information.
Wide receiver.
Incorrect.
Incorrect. Can you take it, Isaiah?
Eligible.
Yes.
That's what we were looking for. What two words for items you'll likely find on your bed are also what defensive backs do to prevent receivers from catching the ball?
Cover and
Your answer, please.
cover and
I can take cover. I can take cover.
The
So
other
you
one
got
was blanket.
Yeah, so you got 5 points on that. What word for the planned positioning of stage actors during a scene is used in football for the act of pushing away a defender? Your answer, please? We were looking for blocking on
Yes.
that one. Blocking. So, quickly, pick.
okay.
Quickly.
Too late.
All right, so we weren't able to get a final question in there, but at the end of that play, we have 255 for Morehouse and Southern with 90. Southern needing to do some work here. You have your choice of these 3 Ultimate Challenge categories. They are long-running laughs, parts of the body, and first of all, here is your chance to earn sufficient points to put you back on top of the game. Where are we going to go, Southern?
Parts of the body, please.
All right, here we go. Given its first letter and clue, what part of the body is M?
Molar.
Molars.
Yes. S, the vertebral.
Spine.
Yes. G, where bile is stored.
Gallbladder.
Gallbladder.
Yes. S, also called the breastbone.
Sternum.
Yes.
F, a little sac gland or cavity.
Pass.
Okay. H, back part
Heel.
of the foot.
Heel.
Yes. T, the second longest bone.
Tibia.
Yes. T, lymphoid tissue in the throat.
Thyroid.
No.
No.
Throat.
A, the vermiform intestinal pouch.
Appendix.
Appendix.
Yes. N, the umbilical cord scar.
Natal.
Navel.
Yes.
Yes. F, a little sac gland or cavity.
Pass.
Okay.
Throat.
Lymphoid tissue
No.
in the throat, a little sac gland or cavity.
Pass. Thymus.
Lympho-
What?
No. He said thymus.
Nope. Okay.
Sac or gland? No time to close that out.
So this was a follicle,
Follicle. That makes sense.
and you know the ice cream as a kid, the tonsils.
Tonsil.
I didn't-
So you earned 200 points. And with adding that to your 90, it is enough for you to be up on the board at this point. You have a 35-point margin. That means Morehouse needs to have 2 questions answered correctly. You have 2 categories from which to choose: long-running laughs and first of all.
We're gonna choose first of all.
All right, here we go. I think we might need to maybe mute Steven or something because
Yeah,
we're getting...
echoing.
Yeah. I think Kendall, we can probably keep Kendall in place. Here we go. What person, place, or thing associated with first or with first in the name is or was Albert Pujols' position? Okay. The writer collected in 1623's first folio?
Pass.
Pass. The price of a first-class stamp?
Pass.
8 p.m. to midnight in the Navy?
First watch.
The Nazi name for the Holy Roman Empire?
Pass.
The northern name for the First Battle of Manassas?
Pass.
Pope Urban's 1095 anti-Turk effort?
The First Crusade.
Yes. The first Arrondissement Premier Museum?
Pass.
A gun-aiming type?
First person.
Yes. Lucy Hayes and Dolly Madison?
First
First
lady.
lady.
Yes. The writer collected in 1623's first folio?
Pass.
The price of a first-class stamp?
50 cents.
Pass.
Pass. The Nazi name for the Holy Roman Empire?
The First Reich.
Yes. The northern name of the First Battle of Manassas? No, we are not going to have time to get to that one, but let's take a look at this one.
Bull Run.
Bull Run. And this is the Louvre, the first arrondissement in Paris. The first folio. This is not a trick question. 1623. What do we think? If you had to guess,
English writer, if you had to guess. There's
Shakespeare.
nothing else.
always
Very-
go with Shakespeare. You can't ever get away from Shakespeare. You got to at least try it. And then the price of a first class stamp. Obviously, email and text has blunted your understanding of how much postage costs. But that's okay because you guys are.
49 at that
It's 49 cents. It used to be 30. It used to be 10 cents. But back when I was, here we go. That was more than enough to get you the win with a total point score of.
Oh, hold on. Sorry. It should. Oh yeah, you don't see it. Hold
Nope.
on. I see it.
405 points for Morehouse and Southern 290. That means the Morehouse men have taken this game. We want to thank everybody who has watched any of the matches that we produce for you today
Yeah.
for participating in this. It was an awesome event to see and allow these students to showcase their wit and their acumen, and we are, of course, very pleased on their behalf. And we do want to say that although this is an academic competition, it is in no way a full evaluation of the awesome mental power that these men bring to bear. And so we are just very pleased to see them participate in the National Association of African American Honors Programs, and we look forward to seeing some of you enjoy the various aspects of the Honda Campus All-Star Challenge that will play out over this academic year. On behalf of the Honda Campus All-Star Challenge, I'd like to present Lillian Parker, who is our excellent score person.
Hey, how you doing? Thank you.
There she is, and I am Tom Cunningham, your moderator and host. Thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your day, and please be safe out there.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Good game, everybody. Good game.